Guys, the cry is loud, oh. The cry is loud. Chioma is crying ceaselessly, non-stop. Chioma is crying, oh. She's crying. She has even seized this opportunity to introduce herself to the Forbes leading women Africa. Yes, she has included Bobo's name. She's accusing Bobo of complicity with Sophia Momodu. Bobo, Davido's former lawyer, of complicity with Sophia Momodu. That Bobo planned with Sophia and lured Davido into bed. She claims that's how Imade was conceived, as a one-night stand. That is what Chioma claims. Chioma, since you keep referring to Sophia Momodu as a one-night stand, what about you? A hookup girl. You were hooked up to Davido by Leti, that Jaguda. Leti, Davido's bodyguard. Yes, you confessed to us that you were hooked up with Davido by Leti. You told us, and Davido confirmed it, that you were a hookup girl. You are a hookup girl, Chioma, who was hooked up with Davido by Leti. You scheme, you sneak into his life through Leti. This Sophia's recent achievement pain you, Chioma. It pain you well. You could not hide behind fake life. Sophia is fake. You could not console yourself any longer. That is fake. It's fake. She's fake. She's gum body. She's gum body. You could not hide. You could not pretend. You could not hide your feelings any longer. You had to come out with your full chest to shamelessly make yourself relevant. Let them notice you by tarnishing Sophia's image, her reputation. What are you telling the Forbes leading women Africa? You think they don't know you? They don't know you're a fighter? They don't know you're a home wrecker? They don't know you're a desperate third baby mama? They know how desperate you are. They know you're a maniac. They know everything about you. They also know you're a school dropout. What are they doing with an illiterate? What are they discussing with an illiterate? What can you do? They are seeing everything that you are doing on the media against Sophia Momodu. They saw how Sophia extended a hand of friendship to you and Amanda, and you declined. Yes, because you're a bitter woman. Sophia extended a hand of friendship to you and Amanda. She proposed to take you, Chioma, and Amanda to Ghana for a vacation. Amanda, the sepang adopted. Amanda, lo sepang adopted, accepted. But you declined because you're a bitter soul. You're a bitter woman. You declined. Sophia extended a hand of friendship to you, Chioma and Amanda. Amanda lo sepang adopted, accepted. You, Chioma, the bitter woman, the bitter soul, you rejected Sophia's friendship. And she respected your decision. She didn't force. She did not insist. She respected your decision. But it is still you who is fighting her. Fighting her. You're fighting her child. Chioma, you are fighting Sophia's child. You are quite picking. Ify used to attend Imade's birthday parties. But you have never allowed Imade to attend your quite picking's birthday. Because you are a bitter woman, Chioma. You are a very bitter soul. You are fighting Imade, whom you came and met in Davido's life. You are fighting the child. You do not want a baby papa, yet you became a desperate third baby mama, Chioma. And you are so particular about Imade. Why are you particular about Imade? Imade, the first child of Davido, whom you knew was existing before you shook head enter. You shook head entered and became a desperate third baby mama. Chioma, you became a desperate third baby mama. Not first, oh. Desperate third. 1, 2, 3. A desperate third baby mama, Chioma. You knew this first daughter of Davido was existing before you shook head enter and became a desperate third baby mama, Chioma. Why are you particular about the first daughter? What is your problem? Why are you fighting that little girl? Why are you fighting the little girl? At this point, I don't care about you, right? Yes, but at this point, I want to advise you to desist from fighting that little girl lest something happen. Fingers will be pointed at you, Chioma. Desist from fighting that little girl lest something happen. Okay? Because even these your disciples who are encouraging you to be fighting Sophia and her daughter will turn their back against you. They will turn their backs against you. Chioma, you have extended your pepper body for Sophia Momodu on Bobo. You have extended your frustrated, your pepper body, your H for Sophia Momodu on Bobo, Davido's former lawyer, because he refused to be your Momo button. He refused to be one of your disciples. He refused to be a Momo button like Israel, DMW, your Momo button. Yes, that is why you are so pained. You are pained because you tried to because you failed to manipulate him. You failed. He stood by the truth. He stood firm. He stood firm by the truth and for the truth. He said, no, Chioma, I cannot be one of your disciples. I cannot be a Mumu button like Israel DMW. You cannot pimp on me. I'm bigger than you, Chioma. That is why you made him an enemy. You made Bobo an enemy because he refused to allow you manipulate him. Yes, he refused. That is why you made him an enemy and went ahead to bring down your church and bail lawyer from Igbo land. When you are picking fire, prophets came out in their numbers, warn you to disease from practicing juju, choma. Prophets came out in their numbers and warned you to disease from practicing juju in order to divert people's attention towards the warnings from the prophets. You recruited people to defame and accuse Sophia of buying your pikin just to divert people's attention, just to distract people from focusing on the warnings from the prophets. That is what you did, Chioma. That was a smart move. It was indeed a smart move, Chioma, in order to divert people's attention. You recruited Igbos. They rejected Igbos. And that Ghana mama to accuse and defame Sophia's character, to accuse her of buying your pikin in order to divert attention from the prophet's warnings. The warnings prophet gave you. Prophets came out. Instead of sympathizing with you, they bereave. They were warning you to disease from practicing juju. It was rather too suspicious, Chioma. It was rather too suspicious. And you smartly diverted people's attention. You diverted people's attention from the warnings to Sophia Momodu. Because imagine if people had focused on the warnings, prophets warning you to disease from practicing juju, the very period or moment you are picking pie is too suspicious, right? That was why you recruited those rejected Igbos and that Ghana mama to defame Sophia Momodu just to divert the attention from you to Sophia Momodu, isn't it? That was rather a smart move. I must confess, you were very, very smart, Chioma. You quickly diverted the attention. You diverted the attention immediately to Sophia Momodu by recruiting those rejected outcasts. Those Usu.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Bella Naija.
Can you tell us what's happening today?
We are at the launch of Rooted in Nigeria, and I'm super excited to be here.
I know you've used the brand before. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Absolutely. I definitely have used the brand before it even came to Lagos. I'm joking. But, I mean, I'm used to the brand and I love it. It is clean products you find in there. And I love the fact that the product is very clean, it's very natural, shea butter, beautiful herbs, and I'm here for it.
So what are your expectations from today's event?
I'm here to see the girls, have a good time, touch the products, feel the products. Not like I haven't seen it, but I'm excited to see it here in Lagos fresh. And I'm looking forward to a fantastic time.
Can you guys tell the way I've held on?
The next day, thank you.
Yeah, the next day, the way I've held on to this Cassie here for my dear life. My friend was saying to me, she said, this is the longest I've seen you carry any hair because it's so easy to carry and just like so yummy. I'm like obsessed.
Hi guys, hi my lovelies, hi Queen Sophia's lovers. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you for always being there for me. You guys are my source of strength. Thank you for your love and support. I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for always watching and sharing and commenting, liking my videos. Without you, where will I be? I'm so grateful. Do have a splendid day. Bye bye. Love you.